Dr. Darien is with us exploring a health and wellness topic that you are asking about. This one is from Santa C. Curiously, the question, what are some of the best plant-based milk options to try?
You know, there's not one that's best overall, but just when you're looking at other options, when you're trying to avoid dairy, it's important to know about certain benefits. For example, soy and almond milk, we've got almond milk here. These have polyunsaturated fat, so they do have about 2 to 4 grams of fat in them per serving, but that's the kind of fat that you want. If you want to look for other options, oat milk, for example, has something called phytochemicals in it. We know that diets high in phytochemicals have lower rates of cardiovascular disease as well as diabetes. And then rice milk, it's made from carbs, but that's a great kind of carb that you can use before exercise, especially if you have nut or soy sensitivities. So every different milk option that's not dairy has different benefits, and it's about figuring out what's best for you.
I go back and forth on my perspective on these because I know that avoiding dairy sometimes can be good, but also these are processed and milk is less, dairy milk is less processed.
You're absolutely right. And some people just are naturally sensitive to it. And so I would always say looking for what's beneficial to you is really the main key. And then at the end of the day, it's the holidays. So you don't have to stress about it. If you want to go with milk, just make sure it's pasteurized.
There's plenty else to stress about over the holidays. Don't worry too much about your milk. Mr. Santa C, what is your prescription for wellness, Dr.
So we're going to talk about sugar alternatives. So for those who are trying to mind their diet and decrease their rate of sugar, there are some alternatives here that we have to remember that can be helpful for us. We've got applesauce here, we've got honey, maple syrup, cinnamon, and we've got cookies here. And I haven't tried these yet. Will can be
these are healthy cookies.
You can let us know.
Are these healthy cookies? Or
well, you tell us by tasting them. So applesauce has fiber in it. That's great, especially if you're having issues with digestion. Maple syrup, and honey. Maple syrup and honey. Is it good? Let us know.
I don't know.
Maple syrup and honey have a low glycemic index. That's great if you're trying to fight against diabetes. And then cinnamon has a lot of something called flavonoids in it. We know that this helps us with inflammation. Diets high in flavonoids are beneficial. And so looking for these options, trying to keep your added sugar as low as possible. But again, it's the holidays. If you want to splurge, you can.
Yeah.
Is this crunching out loud as much as it's crunching in my ear right now? I'm like,
and this is why Santa can eat all those cookies and we never know. We do love to hear from you, so send us your medical questions on Instagram at ABCGMA3.